Welcome to Comfort Average number 2. I was going to bed, my videos are posted, and I noticed that I have 271 of you beautiful people here. Again, I want to make these thank you videos while I still have the chance, because I do know that once my career takes off, I may never get the chance, and I don't want you all to think I'm being a dick or being a douchebag for the Dick Tips dumpster fire about this shit. Um, Depending on how famous I get, depending on who signs me, depending on what rules that I'm gonna have to follow. Because when you're under contract, they're watching you with a fine pair of glasses, and they're watching you through the eye of a needle. So you have to be on your best behavior. You have to honor the contract, and you can't go around screwing up. So if I work for Disney, I'm gonna have to have an honor system about how many times I cuss a day. So that's going to be a tiny issue because I'm working on my mouth. I'm doing my best to clean everything up. And I know that it's totally irrelevant to this thank you video to the 271 of you beautiful people who are here. But I have to explain this when I make these thank you videos because of the simple fact that if you follow many different celebrities or actors or wrestlers or stuff like that, they don't have a lot of control over their social media. All right? Like I said before, we all know what happened to Mandy Moore, and I really do think that the WWE totally bushwhacked her because, like I said, I know for a fact China was in Playboy. I'm pretty sure Tori Wilson was in Playboy. Now, I don't know how OnlyFans or whatever social media got her fired works. I'm a man. I do not have OnlyFans. I don't have money to subscribe to any of that. But I do know that if China was in Playboy and we didn't have social media back then, you just found out through WWE News or through Playboy News or whatever. Tori Wilson was in Playboy. I'm pretty sure Sable was in Playboy. We're gonna find out while I have y'all here. We're gonna attempt to find out if Google will actually work. How many WWE female superstars posed in Playboy?
According to Bleacher Report, 7 WWE divas have posed for Playboy magazine on 8 occasions. Let's face it, I've probably already lost you, so I'll speed things up. In the following slideshow, you will find each of the divas' Playboy pictorials ranked and graded.
Okay, how do I get to the slideshow? Then put that on the back burner. But it says 7 WWE divas posed for Playboy magazine on 8 occasions. So, if I read that right, 7 WWE divas have posed for Playboy magazine on 8 occasions. That means somebody posed twice. Because how can you have 8 occasions but only 7 WWE divas? I'm stupid, but I'm not a dumbass. Anyway, as of that, Mandy Moore should not have lost her job. I'm sorry. That's just the way I feel about it. I'm a realist, and if I was a woman, I would if I was in Mandy's shoes, I would literally take that straight to WWE officials and say, look, man, this was not a big deal in the 90s. Y'all let 7 WWE superstars pose for Playboy, and you're going to get me for an OF. So, to the 271 of you, out of fear that I won't have control of Kung Fu Havoc 2, Kung Fu Havoc 1, and whatever else social media that I have, I want to make sure that I say thank you while I can. I don't want you to think that I'm being a dick. I don't want you to think that I got too big for my britches. I don't want you to think that, oh, he didn't take the time to say thank you. Because without y'all, I wouldn't be working. I know where my bread and butter is made. I don't want you to think that if I start making big time money or anything like that, I'm just going to forget about Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Hell no. I know where I come from. I know how I got there. And the 700 people in my life will, if you count all of my social medias, you're going to be who I owe the life that I want to. I have over 3,000 plus that I follow on TikTok. And I don't know how many that follow me. I think it's like 3,000 and some change. I'm not going to swear to it. Um, Facebook, I know I have well over 5,000 plus followers, and I'm not even on Facebook like talking about it because I usually do my Instagram and it automatically goes to Facebook. All right. So I do most of my Instagram stuff because I know it goes to Facebook. I still have a MySpace. I can't remember the password. I don't know if it still exists because MySpace started doing music and some other stuff. But I do know I still have a Kick. I do know it's under Crazy Hawk. I do know for a fact that most celebrities and stars, unless I start making like Brad Pitt money, where people start hunting me down for roles, or Tom Cruise money, people will be like, well, yeah, we're gonna give you Tom Cruise money, and start getting sponsors like Gatorade and Degree and stuff that I use, Colgate, Crest, the toothpastes and stuff that I use, until they start knocking down my door. I'm still in control. So I still want to be able to make these thank you videos where they're genuine and I can say thank you. Where I get signed by somebody saying, okay, first thing you gotta do is give us all control of your social medias. You will now be allowed to do social medias. Mandy Moore is living proof that WWE does not play with that social media shit and that they are in complete and total control of your social media. Damn it, what is that? Okay. I don't know what that is, but we're chopping that off. Anyway, if you can't be in control of your social media, it's highly unlikely that you will be able to thank the people that help you got where you're going to get. And if you can't thank them, then it's gonna be a problem. And I don't want you to think for New York Minute that I'm like, oh, he done forgot us. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, and this is hypothetical, so don't get it like exceptionally wrong. Let's say tomorrow I wake up, the girl of my dreams, Zeta Zhang, decides that we're gonna get married, and I get a contract with Marvel, all in one day, which would be fucking amazing. I know it'll never happen, at least not the Marvel and the Zeta thing. But if they both happen, this is hypothetical, and I got to have the life I want, the money I want, I know for a fracking fact Disney's not going to let me have Kung Fu Havoc #2 because I cuss way too much. So Disney's going to put me on a probation. I can just tell you right now, they're going to put me on a probation and they're going to control all of this. I might never get to say thank you. I will definitely not be able to do any more swearing. And God knows that's a good thing. It might not seem like it's a good thing, but it's actually a good thing because I'm trying not to swear anymore anyway. I try to only swear when I'm mad. The problem with that is that I'm mad 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There are very few times where I'm not mad. But when I'm super mad, there's going to be a smile on my face because I'm fixing to rearrange somebody's dental work. And I know they'll probably take control over Facebook, MySpace, TikTok. They'll probably take control of all that. And they'll probably take this bag of passwords and tell me, we need this, we control this until your contract is up. And let's say, like most of the stars that do Marvel movies, I'm contracted for 3 movies in 7 years. That would mean 7 years that I would not be able to thank you or apologize or have the direct connection that I have right now. So that is why I do these videos, to make sure that you understand it when, not if, when my career takes off, I might not have control of my social media. So I need to make sure, while the number of you is still small, and while I'm not signed under contract, that I thank you when the number grows. Because if I don't thank you, then it'll be like me spitting in your face for joining. So that's not an option. Without you guys, I have nothing. And in case I haven't told you guys, you are the reason that I love doing this. And I'm going to get back on the Monologue Mondays. I just got to get through graduation first. And I know I've said this before. This is a lot of crap going on in my life. So I do apologize for that. But more importantly, to the 271 of you, my name is Echo Van Grey Wolf. Thank you for being here. Embrace yourself. Because here comes Echo.